So a while ago I was having really terrible sleeps at night, so I decided to do some research into some sleep study, and I am here to give you my top 5 tips on how to get a good night's sleep. So tip number 1, and this one's probably going to be pretty obvious: no caffeine after 3 o'clock. So this means no coffees, no green tea. I even try and cut out any sort of sugary drinks or, desserts for night. So I'll always try and have any sort of treats at lunch and cut it out for the afternoon. Tip number 2, no phones in bed. Absolutely not. When you go to bed and you've already got all the lights turned off and you're snuggling down for the night, do not pick up your phone again. The light from the phone is so bad for you, and it stimulates the brain, the part of the brain that makes you think it's daytime. So it's so bad to use it in bed. Tip number 3, don't do anything in bed besides sleeping. And what I'm talking about here is mainly don't do any sort of work in bed. No assignments, no studying, no quick emails. As soon as you start doing something else in bed that isn't sleeping, then your brain starts to associate your bed with that task. And if it's a stressful task, hello Delilah, if it's a stressful task like work or study, then your brain's automatically going to be in a state of anxiety when you get into bed. But you want it to be a calm and warm environment, so definitely stay off the work while you're in bed. Now, my tip number 4 is, as you're getting ready for bed and the night's progressing, it's time to start turning off the lights. So about an hour or 2 before I want to be in bed, I will start turning off the lights, just having lamps on. I'll get everything out of the way. I'll clean my teeth and wash my face, all ready to go, so that it really gives me a nice period of time where the lights are dimmed and I'm just getting into that sleep mode. And it just makes me feel so much better. And tip number 5, this one I didn't research, it's just my own personal tip. It's have a notepad next to your bed. How often are you laying there at night and something just jumps into your brain about what you should be doing tomorrow or something you need to take to the office? So I always try and have a notebook and pen next to my bed so that if something does pop into my head, I don't have to open up my phone and type it down or email it to myself. I'll just write it in the notepad. It means I can keep the lights off and I don't have to try and remember it all night. It's written down and I can then just move on and forget it. So ever since I've started doing these, I've been having the best night's sleep, and I really think that everyone can have a good night's sleep. If you can just follow those few little tips, I'm sure you'll be getting a better night's sleep. And my last little tip, once again, not scientifically proven, did not research this one, but get yourself some silk to sleep in. It's so nice, so soft. We've got silk pillowcases. I'm fully kitted out in silk most nights. Love it, feels amazing, and just makes me so sleepy and ready for bed. So I hope that these tips have helped you get a better night's sleep. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, comment below, let me know any tips that you have for getting a good night's sleep, and I'll see you soon. Bye!